God damn, dude, sandstorm's blasting, alright. What is this? Really cool they added those feet, you know, it's probably coming through me. Burn it down, but it is a banger. Right, Jade Shadows. Haven't done the quest yet, we're going to do around a moment. But I already bought Jade. Fashioned her last night. Of course, for some reason, every Warframe I get now has to be fashioned like the fucking Aerith games, by the way. Here's Protea, which maybe less of a resemblance, but still very much there.
Why is he here?
Here's a spoiler for a quest. Region chat. Alright, here we go, there's probably spoilers right there. The spoilers for this quest have not been well kept. Like 10 seconds after the update released, all the spoilers are out, all over region chat, just everywhere. So, also there it is right there, the pregnant Warframe. I don't know anything else about it, I just know pregnant Warframe or something. Also, these community customizations are awful. They are really bad. Also, I didn't realize, like, she is, obviously this is why, but like, she's thick. I wasn't expecting that, like, she's large. If we're talking like surface area, I think she's the second biggest Warframe behind Vendor, probably. If we like compare like chunkiness. Anyway, she's already fashioned. Haven't modded her yet. She has 2 Aura slots, which is very cool. I'm a little bit worried about the status rework. So I heard they increased Grineer health in order to compensate for the armor changes. But I think the armor changes aren't actually going to impact most builds, which people use nowadays. So I actually think it's overall going to be a net buff to Grineer health, which I'm not excited for. We also did something with Corpus Shields. We won't need this to be the right polarity. It's a bonus anyway. That's a cool UI update, that's nice. 450, yeah, this is a shields tanker. Right. Where's I have Aegis, don't I? It'll be out top. Yeah. It's only a 3% chance, but sure. Now I know the range of this. Otherwise, let's just slap these on and see next range. Can get some power efficiency here. We're gonna need that. Power efficiency and sap on power strength. Just to see like what actually it does affect your range. Tactical potatoes are fucking liar. Okay. Also, the drain on this is 0, which is peculiar. The slow is static. Okay. This frame seems to want everything, which is not great. This frame seems to want survivability. Yeah, they want literally everything. They're definitely a spam cast of, to some extent. Of course, these numbers could go up, hopefully. Of course, I haven't used frame rule. Let's... We're already out of mod capacity, actually. No, this reduces recharge delay, which is pretty big. And it gives shields. Does that give you overshields? First one, this used to be 5. Okay. We can downgrade you easily. Got a lot of strength. I think we should go with more range. Of course, this is just the first build. There we go. We've got a bit of everything. We've got one survivability mod, which hopefully is all we need. If you have a survivability aura and some survivability based kit. I noticed right there. Oh. No, I thought I saw radiation damage in its heat. Okay. We have Arcane Aegis as well for... Energy will be interesting. It does have drain per second. Alternate Fire also has a drain. Renew Protea Augment. I think they nerfed Protea. Because it feels like her Blaze Artillery fire rate is way lower. I was testing out the new Augment. And it's cool, but it's not as cracked as people are saying it is, I don't think. But I'm a Protea main. I've played a lot of Protea. Yeah. Protea Prime's pretty low here, but actual Protea is very high. Yeah, I've played a lot of Protea. I know everything there is to know about Protea, and I can say that Augment is not as cracked as it seems. Especially not with the Grenier reworks, I think. No. Is that a new Levere? I already know this quest is cinematic, but it's like 20 minutes long. I am not a fan of them doing this. I am not a fan of these really short quests. Not unless you make them really good. But otherwise, it just kind of feels like a waste. Especially if said quest is also just like a bunch of fetch quests. Struggling to understand the oldest and deepest secret from his past. Whoa. Alright, well now it's 30 to 40 minutes. Jade Shadows to confirm. I personally think there should be a thing in games where, in media in general, there should be a way to opt out of content warnings, because of course they are spoilers. I feel like there should be a little tick it to default to on, but you do by default see content warnings, but people that don't want content warnings, so they don't have anything which would affect them, they can tick it off. Anyway, let's do this. I think this was the last thing for 1999, isn't it? Oh. I didn't buy that ship was just there.
Your dreadlong life, you have lived with despair, anguish.
I have those weapons.
Hatred.
I would love some more stored weapons. Great.
But none of these compare to your guilt.
Valkyrie Prime trailer.
Of all the gods and kings and golden lords, why was it you she saved?
Oh, I was going to say, I'm probably going to end up talking a lot about Honkai Star Rail, because Honkai Star Rail update came out on the same day as this, I think, which is fun. New Honkai Star Rail update is very interesting. Haven't played Story Quest yet, of course, so I'll stream that. Hopefully it's not as nightmarishly bad as the previous ones. They really should just make Stalker playable. Soren? I pulled both of the current characters on banner, and I should just save it for when I stream Star Rail, which might just be straight after this. After this, I'm intending to go level up Jade. I wasn't even following.
Her light is dying. Her life almost spent. And you will never learn why this unknown slaughterer chose to spare you. You know whose help she needs. Will you let her drown in your despair?
If we actually get to play this whole quest to Stalker,
will you sheathe your hate
but
and ask them? Never.
oh, Stalker actually has a voice now. It's on Star Rail. The current on-banner characters are Ruan Mei and Firefly. Ruan Mei is like, everyone says she's the best supporting game. I disagree, because I think she's more niche. Alone. Screenshot that. I think she's more niche than Sparkle, so I'd put Sparkle above her. So Ruan Mei, I think she's only really good on a... Well, she is good on all teams because she gives just straight up damage boost. But of course, I think she particularly shines on Drake teams. Anything but that. Okay.
Still, you delay. You doom the only one you ever wished to save through your own stubbornness.
I can't rotate my abilities. Right, fine. Of course, I've played him in Duviri. One is a... Is it just switch teleport? One of these is a smoke. sure that is, and the fourth is like Nix's 4, but better. Brilliant. Okay, we have some mods on. Right. Oh, we don't have any arcanes on those. Our reload speed, I'm feeling that. Also, I can't tenno. I hope we're actually gonna, do something with Stalker. I hope this isn't just, oh hey, here's a Stalker quest. I hope that actually means Stalker's gonna have some story relevancy, like they once did, It's nice to have him on the home screen. So I think the last time he was on the home screen was when Second Dream released. 9 years ago. Is it 9? Yeah, I think it was 9. Shout out to people that still don't know how to solve this spy room. There are a couple of different solutions, but it's usually something along those lines.
How did we just lose a significant percentage of our bioplasma reserves? Well, hello? Any techs care to run a diagnostic?
Yeah, but so Ruan, mate, I don't know what other teams I'm going to put her on, but I have her with Firefly. I'm pretty sure I intuitively managed to make Firefly's best team, which I'm quite chuffed with myself for that. I have Firefly, Harmony, Trailblazer, Ruan, May, and Luoka. Luoka? I don't know. And it is by far the strongest team on my account. Like, it is not even close. Which, in a way, sucks. It's really fun to...
An intruder! Triple robotic security on all vaults.
She's really fun to play, and I'm not complaining. She should be the standard for how powerful a 5-star DPS really is in the game. I have some passive energy regen. What's going on with that? They just give us passive Xenoit, because it's really just that important to play the game now. Huh?
There. Camera 5. What is that thing? Tenno? No, it doesn't fight like a Tenno. Troops, monitor, but keep your distance.
Oh, do other factions not know Stalker? That's actually...
Intruder! This is Captain Zito of the Ardent, in service to my...
That's actually right, because of course we've never seen him interact with any other faction. But the others may not know he exists.
Your actions will not be tolerated. Well done, whatever you are. It seems you have what you came for. But...
we got used to spare a little bit.
He's a what?
Oh, these guys are level
Entry
100.
again, Ensign. But what use would the Tenno Hunter have for medical grade bioplasma? track him.
Yeah, so my Jinglu, I don't know how to say his name, Jinglu. My Jinglu on a single target hits anywhere between 11k and 30k. My Firefly hits anywhere between 30k and 300,000. The Firefly is busted. She is extremely OP. The reason why it worries me is because power creep leads to more boss battles being made harder, which means more progression for roadblocks. So, it's great.
You see? Futile. Only one can help her now. Shadow. Beard the beast in its den. You know the path of old.
Let's check out his place. Never mind. Oh, it's a damage shot. Yeah. I remember now. I would use that into his forward and do Miriam. That's basically the only way to play him. That's the unfortunate thing. He's pretty mid as a Warframe. He's like B tier maybe.
Signal lost.
Suppose we're on Uranus. But yeah, so the thing is, my Firefly and Blaze team has incredibly high investment. I've been investing in that team literally since I started playing the game. Just Blaze was the first 5-star I got. So I've literally been investing in that team since I started playing the game. Whereas the Firefly team, I literally got her that day. In one day, this character is already stronger than my character, which is coming up on. When did he get his rerun? It would have been like December-ish. It's like best part of a year. And in one day she's already significantly stronger. So, well, the way Firefly's kit works is that she deals a baseline hit and then she has really high break damage. Her baseline hit already exceeds Blade's and Jinglu's damage output. And then you add a break damage on top of that, and that is like Blade's ultimate or Jinglu's ultimate on extra steroids on top of that.
Operator? Did you disable the security grid?
I use Drifter Scan, bro.
Whoever is there, step into the light. Who's there? Operator? Umbra? Helmets. Otis assuredly heard something just now.
Yeah, Umbra really should be a thing. Oh no, you're gonna make me start protesting that again. But Umbra isn't a thing. Umbra really should be a character that you can meet. Just like you can get Hey Kiddo, but you can have like Umbra having a tea party on your ship or something. Someone made fan art of that. And it's the best thing ever. Why isn't that a thing? Do I need to be found?
You will not harm my operator! Out!
Okay. Don't tell me we have a bug. There's a hotfix to a game. I can't go into region chat to ask right now, either. Right, orders, come over it, come on. Alright. That was a little bit funky, but sure. Hey, it's my dope as fuck new operator fashion.
Last guy who tried sticking me with a blade, things didn't go so well for him.
Don't remind me.
Stay calm, operator!
Wait. Ordis? I don't think he's here for a fight.
Also with the
Are you?
with the Gainsborough fucking style. Oh dear.
That feather. Processing. It is from a warframe. One who went missing around the time of the Oracle fall, but documentation is scarce. Almost redacted.
You're here for help. For a warframe. Why?
Those lips are animated.
You hate warframes. Unless... Is this one... like... you?
Orders doubts anything is left of their sanity at this point.
Ugh, all right. I'll help. For them. Whoever they are.
I remember all the fan fictions back in the day about what Stalker's tenor is.
Last forever, but
It's wild, there's some
additional
crazy shit
factor
out of it.
is draining hers. I am unable to determine what.
We can't let her die.
To restore a depleted warframe, Ordis suggests you turn to the base matter of which warframes are made.
The infestation. Go.
It's a shame it breaks the immersion by it, you know, not being my camp. The ancestor. And I did that on impulse.
If you're serious about saving her, you need to spill a lot of infested blood.
Sure.
She needs cortisone. And that has to be harvested directly from a juggernaut.
Why do we have a friendship call and a sync? What?
He's
Right.
on!
go away.
A derelict! One of the old Corpus Hulks off Eris. Find me the cargo manifest. I want to know what he's searching for.
I've seen that asset before.
He's woken a juggernaut. Clumsy. Unless he meant to? But why?
Alright, there is actually like a chance of dying here. I'm not playing as myself. I actually need to play the defensive a tiny bit. It's crazy for once. Right, yeah, it was damage gated. The UI is really weird on PlayStation. It's hard to actually see shit. And I can't be bothered to go into my UI settings and figure out what it is, so... Of course, going in is pointless, because how enemy AI works. By pointless, I mean if I go that close to it. So they've given us some crazy stats, because we're getting red fits here, which is, I don't think is possible on Despair here. Maybe we're getting some kind of buff there. Can't see what the buffs are on the top right. Looked where I didn't see where he went. One of those toxin clouds. That's nice. That's a lot of damage. There you go.
Don't just stand there, go! The longer we wait, the less of a chance we have of saving her.
Wait. Bioplasma. Now cortichrome. Could it be he's playing doctor? There's a warframe at the bottom of all this. I'm sure of it. Alert the Sisterhood. No. Alert Vala herself. I want to deliver this asset to her personally.
Oh. DE, that was an actual okay boss fight compared to all sets. I still haven't forgiven them for New War. I still think New War was a mistake. Did I stream that? I don't remember if I did or not. I do not have positive feelings towards him as well. There are things I like about it, absolutely, but there's also a lot of things I don't like, so...
She's worse. We can buy her a few more minutes. But she's not gonna make it through this.
Try.
You don't understand. Whatever's been draining her, it's speeding up. And she's not fighting it.
Try. Jade.
What? Is that life support? That's a fat rib. Oh. There's a lot of questions through his face. Kind of looks like a baby Elixir. Oh, that's... Oh, the green there. Those bonkers numbers, alright. They made a way to make the stars actually feel good. Oh my god, why isn't... We need this in the actual game. Guys, Creeping Spiral looks like crap, usually. Now it actually makes sense. In the context of sending energy waves, that stance actually looks really good.
Secure his ship. He's not going anywhere.
Nothing on slide attack though, unfortunately. Ah, and it's a new mission type.
Security in position. Do not screw this up for me. The Sisterhood doesn't give second chances.
Candidate, Brother Pavlos is watching.
It's Warframe, but vertical. That's what he said on the live stream.
Captain, there's no Warframe. Just traces.
Something. Rip it from his dead hands.
Like they've actually committed to making sure that all the animations work and we're not throwing this baby to its death.
All crews, cease fire! Cease fire! Stop firing!
Yeah, no, we firmly established that Corpus don't have souls. I'm gonna buy this. So in memoriam.
You're going to be a father, Soren.
But, Phlegums, if the Lord's found out...
Bro could do flips with Scatty Bay.
You'll take care of us. Always. Won't you?
Don't Valkyrie Prime trailer us. No, don't do it. No, it's a Valkyrie Prime trailer. Is it? Oh. Who's I've heard her name Sirius before. Whose name's Sirius? What fictional character's name Sirius? All I can think of is the Transformer. What's Sirius? Transformers. Yep. Easy decision. Interesting that it is a decision. Please continue this. This is interesting. Protector. Oh, that's cute. Screenshot that. Yes. Jade Shadows complete. Oh, okay. There you go. That quest was not even... That was like... Maybe not... Yeah, I think that was less than 20. It says 30 to 40. Oh.
The shadow has fled.
I spent like 20 minutes
His
modding
lair is
first.
silent and empty. he will not return. Understand, she haunts this place. Her light has marred the earth. She whispers in the sleeping machines. Through the disintegration of her flesh, she lives on. In honor of my barren, void-scarred womb, I entrust Jade to you. He would not have wished this, but she would. I remain the great and terrible Hanaro.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You
Thanks,
are
Orders.
incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue
Thank you.
from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Alright, so what have fallen? I saw these appear yesterday, but you wouldn't let me do them. Alright, we got one in 17 minutes, let's do that. Right, so, I mean, obviously, so Stalker was a Soren. What is the rest? So Stalker is Soren. Jade was his wife, presumably. Fragment Warframe. How did that happen? I'm glad they didn't really explicitly show us Stalker's Tenno. That's a good thing. We know Stalker has a Tenno. So, is Jade? What I'm thinking, what's coming into my mind is that Jade was his wife, and whilst she was pregnant with his child, she then got turned into a Warframe. That's what I would assume from that, but it's hard to tell. I didn't think that really got explained there. But still, this is cool. I hope this is not a goodbye to a Stalker. It better bloody not be. This is an actual character here. Let's do something with this, please. I hope this is set up for something coming later. So now let's. What's this? Oh right, we can also. There's a new mission here, I believe. Brutus. This is so damn good. There's supposed to be a mission called Brutus on this bloody planet, but there isn't. Am I blind? Or is it this, but it's covered up by... Okay, it is covered, okay. Mercury. We'll check this out. Yeah. That quest deserved more. That should have been what New War was. I'm shit talking New War too much. New War was not bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Is that navigation? Where they better not abandon. That better be your thing going forwards.
Ordis should visit the dry dock. Ordis understands that this both is and is not the Jade that was lost. It does not matter. Ordis is overjoyed to see Jade again. Okay, Ordis will be here, as well as the Orbiter. Benefit of being a Cephalon, 2 places at once. That is the upside.
That's cool. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna do mine in a minute.
Good day, Operator. The Operator is not working alone. So many Tenno have come together to help Jade.
There's Ice Storm. This is part of a rework to Cold. A buff to Frost, which is welcome. Even though I think Frost is actually like a really powerful Warframe already, purely because I think his 4 is like arguably the best ability in the entire game. So Frost getting even further buffed is great. Problem with Frost is his 4 is the best ability in the game, and that's it. All of his other abilities suck. It is entirely carried by his 4. Unfortunately, this is not even all that good for Frost. He's not going to really need this. This doesn't help him. I saw some people saying, "Oh yeah, music for his quest sounds like Destiny." No, it doesn't. It sounds like Nier, which makes sense because Rebecca is a massive Nier fan. Whoa. Okay, interesting. Does that mean 200, 400, 600? Cool. Cool. But I would also like to see that as a primary arcane. Interesting. Okay. Also, already have Jades.
Perhaps the Operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus. Operator? Graham said that everything changes.
I heard that voice. I know
nothing
this.
is forever lost. In that much, at least, he may have been right. Or does the Operator feel what Jade is feeling? Or does
On he
hope
always
she is
was
happy? Bye. Okay, Ordis will be here, as well as the Orbiter. Benefit of being a Cephalon, 2 places at once. That is the upside. Operator? Bye. Provost Granum already has Eximus units in the field, but if he gets his hands on enough of Jade's volatile motes, he can perfect them. Build a true Jade Eximus. He would be unstoppable. Ordis knows the Operator would not let that happen. All right, Operator. Unlike her vestigial modes, Jade's volatile modes are finite and irreplaceable. Get to them all first, and no desire or ambition will be able to replace them. Very well. Operator, do you see anything you would like? Tough choices. Ordis does not envy the Operator. Who does Parvos Granum think he is, bringing up ghosts from the past? Does he think that will get under Ordis' skin? It has, all right. Operator, could Ordis have saved Jade? Ordis has rerun the simulation of the event 600,004,043 times, and Ordis has still not found a satisfactory course of action. Do these things just happen sometimes? Tough choices. Ordis does not envy the Operator. The volatile modes are in limited supply. Very well. Ordis knows the stories of Orden Terrace.
Oh?
What the Oracle did to Jade is not dissimilar to what they did to him. Both were used and then discarded. Perhaps the operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus. To find more volatile motes, of course.
There you go, that's a clean clip. Email.
This Ordinarius. Otis feels like he to take another trip to the depths of Uranus.
I hope you don't get his voice lines if you haven't already
motes, of course.
discovered all that.
Tough choices.
Volatile modes, vestigial.
Very well.
Basmu, of course. Basmu fell off. When Basmu released, it was like one of the best guns in the game. Now, not so much. The Low Guardian Sword. All of our arcanes. No top tier rarities. Interesting choice. Right, so actual event rewards I'm interested here. Probably maybe the sigil, definitely this, and literally nothing else. I don't need any of these arcanes. In fact, I think I have all of them. I'm pretty sure I have all of these maxed out. Except these ones, which who uses these? You do not need these. Maybe Toxin. Maybe the Toxin one. But other than that, you do not need any of these. Purely because, of course, Toxin will much for you. Thank you! That's really appreciated. Genuinely, actually. Let's go use that. This is volatile modes. This is the event resource.
For so long.
I just realised, of course, her 3 weapons are evolved. They're alternatives to Stalker's weapons. It's a bow, throwing knives, and a scythe. Unfortunately, I do not like their stats.
Elemental condensers, helium-3 processors, Alex facilities consuming
I think they are
Jupiter's
stat
resources
really
on a massive scale. Operator, you certainly have an eye for strategic targets. Otis has marked key infrastructure for demolition. Get in there and kick.
I'm gonna have to look over a bunch of my builds again now. Yeah, because of all the changes. We're gonna end up dying a bit here before. What the fuck happened there? I'm not on open mic, am I? Please tell me I'm not.
First targets marked. Render them non-functional. Most efficient, operator. Ordis has located the next bank of machinery.
What happens when the situation runs out? I'm confused. This ability doesn't seem to cost any energy, so why does it even have a limited duration? Is it just to inconvenience you if you...
The reactor core. Locate the console and
It's not even like a
the
long
overdrive
cast animation.
Overdrive sequence in progress. This will take a few moments.
Oh no, it does
Not
cost
allow
energy.
our personnel to reverse the
Okay.
sequence.
Right, do I need a judgment for it to work? Alright, what's going on here? It's not working right. It's a decent range. I also really appreciate we finally have another Warframe which buffs power trend. That would reason to not use Equinox. Oh my god. My Wi-Fi is not this bad. Oh Christ. Alright, and this is not a channel, thankfully. I've heard this is actually her worst ability. I'm a little bit confused. I'm getting toxin procs on my turret here. I didn't think I had toxin on it.
Core melt initiated. In a few brief moments, this facility will cease to exist. May orders suggest
Running for your life!
Another job well executed.
The thing about DE is they're talented game developers and they have a brilliant idea, but I think they're really unprofessional and uncoordinated. If they were professional coordinated, they would have set up this story arc and actually had it be some kind of actual arc. Maybe it is the beginning of the arc, but it doesn't really feel like it. I feel like we're maybe going to get one more quest related to this, maybe a year or two from now. Yeah. I think this is a good choice of sign down. Why am I getting toxic?
ready to kick.
Auto.
Because I've modded dogs now.
Marked
Right,
on
sure.
navigation, Tenno.
Are these just popping up constantly? It's an interesting idea for an event, just constant alerts. It's already 7:30, I'm not going to be able to do a Star Rail quest tonight. Which now means I need to ask myself, do I want to take a break from my personal project tomorrow as well? Or...
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. Stay focused.
Of course, this is a
There's
new
heavy
Xmas
unit
enemy.
approaching.
They seem to be exclusive to this mission
Come
type, I
on.
think.
You're still in the clear. No detection.
Seems like all they
Enemy
really do is
sensors.
just fire lasers at you.
Transference still holding.
It does give overshield.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't
So, okay,
have
so yeah,
much
you
time.
basically, I think you probably just want to stick to this, but the thing is cool to have supportive warframes. Of course, I love the concept. I like to be a support. I prefer playing support often.
The bypass is done. Go.
I just like being a supportive
Prison.
role,
Find
generally.
our prisoner in one of these
But
cells.
Warframe really does not lend itself to sports. It really doesn't. It's just not in the game's ecosystem. It's all about damage.
Them at all costs.
Now, and it's also largely about playing solo because it is about dealing damage. Other teammates being on field actively inconveniences a lot of warframes when trying to deal damage. I don't know about anyone else, but I mean, if I can play alone, I play alone. I only play in groups and relic missions or anything. Or if I'm feeling lonely. If I can, I do not play with other people because it's not fun. So. checking out my passion. Gloria's our exalted weapon, isn't it? We haven't unlocked it yet. Why is it leveling up? I'm not complaining. Hopefully, if in the new Honkai Star Rail quest, if it is a progression roadblock boss, the Firefly will be strong enough to just beat past it.
Dreamers. It's on these long and quiet nights I ask myself, how could I do more and do it better? And then something I
But she is genuinely crazy. Things like there's like a just casual gameplay damage output numbers in Honkai Star Rail, and then there's the damage numbers you get in a good run in the simulated universe. Of course, but like that goes into millions and shit.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no
Firefly for me basically puts out simulated universe numbers in regular gameplay. That's how it feels to me.
Just like the Grenier.
Right? Feels funky, and this is uncovered. Okay. That will take some getting used to. I am not about to spend like hours on this stream choreographing or anything. So I'm really out of it. Playing on PlayStation leaves me more unfocused than Warframe. Again, it's the UI, it's just out of whack on PlayStation.
Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah. Leaves me unfocused. Also, like the controller sensitivity and everything's completely different as well. It makes sense. Unfortunately, cross save can't cover a different controller. I don't know how they decode that. So. This ability has the whole gimmick where it's like you can revive a teammate from a distance, and like if you helmet this ability, it removes that effect. I'm like, why? Why would you want that? If you're playing a supportive Warframe and your teammate dies, you've been playing poorly. I mean, part of the thing in Warframe is not hard to be unkillable, just completely on your own. What makes the support in Warframe good isn't the amount of support they give, but the convenience with which they give it. That's why it's so important to build Trinity with lots of power duration.
Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Things like
Marines inbound.
A lot of people with the high-end gear and no skill issues won't need support. You're a feeling tankier. Which, yeah, I know how I feel about that. I really don't. For this update, all of these guys will be melting in a single hit, but here they're taking 2 hits, maybe 3, some of them. It's a bit worrying. I'll get... To actually play that music as like part of the ability. If it does, that's really cool. I think that spot's good. Like Dante here, of course, is one of the best nukers in the game, and he also is better than Trinity. He doesn't have energy regen like Trinity does, but he still has Overguard. And Overguard's actually better than what Trinity does. Rework Trinity, please. I love Trinity's design. I love the way she feels to play often, but she needs to be better. There's no reason to use her. There's no reason to. Like here, survival. Who runs survival on public lobbies? Survival is genuinely insufferable on public lobbies. Does how enemy spawns work. Glory. I thought this thing was supposed to be bonkers OP. I just have a ribbon disposition. That doesn't seem all that crazy to me. $2.675. 45%.
Oh, sorry. Gorgeous will play with the volume off.
The damage should go up as we level up the ability, right? Yeah. Let's look over abilities here. Actually, I don't think I looked over them the first time. Passive to all the mods, Judgment, increased damage taken. Okay. This is literally just Well of Life but better. You can have 5 of them on the field. Any enemy that enters radius gets judged. See, this is literally Trinity's 1, but on top of healing, it also gives you a damage buff. And you can have more than one of it. I'm pretty sure Trinity only allows 1 Well of Life. That's a good amount of power strength. That's more than Equinox, I think. Deathbringer, that depends how that maths. How does that work? Is that raw or is that Mirage's one? Did they change it? I struggle to remember that. Defense shred here is not correct. Duration increase seems to be flat. And so this applies judgment on every hit immediately, and this has a 10% chance of reaching. Armor or shield? What does that mean? Mean when we get to 0 shield or armor? Well, that's tiny damage. Look, who gets downed in 2020? Not to mention, because you can straight up revive yourself with Operator as well. So, I mean, for optimal damage, you want to keep them as close to this as possible, and then use this. And this is support. Things weapon damage increase isn't going to buff this, so yeah, just going to keep this on shields a second. Or actually, know what you do. Go for power strength, snapshot the power strength buff, and then go on to shield recharge. I guess just have this active. Better to have it than not. This is already max rank. 10 meters is decent. 10 seconds duration. 10 seconds. Okay. It's better to release a Warframe weak and then buff them than to release them really overpowered and then nerf. So I can get if that's what they were doing here. In fact, I'm pretty sure DE themselves said that that's what they'd be likely to do in the future. They said that on a dev stream. But they don't want to be doing nerfs, they want it to be buffs.
So, these are the ordinary, everyday people the Operator has been fighting to protect.
Hey,
Some of them
Mr.
have
Warframe
even
guy
been
video, what's this?
speaking to Ordis. Ordis is glad his Operator is here.
There is an obvious problem here in the story which happened, which again is part of DE being unprofessional. Yeah, but of course,
Doing his part, keeping the system free from
Orokin garbage.
okay. Jade would have been turned into a Warframe a long time ago, which means that baby's been waiting.
Operator, did you know
And he's been sitting there doing nothing for a very long time.
Once.
As a YouTube commenter just pointed out, and yeah, that's the problem with the story. If you're acting like your stalker's suddenly a good dad, he's not. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you finally in canon sex in Warframe. Rip, probably. You infect a pregnant woman with helminths, and she becomes. How? That is funky. How does that work? How does baby Warframe happen? I really hope that. I hope this quest is important to lore. You should have come up with something to justify why he's waited hundreds of years, thousands of years, maybe. I don't remember how long, to be. Jordan Peterson. Oh yeah, Umbra is also about his kids dying. The inverse, I guess. You could do something with that. Yeah, there was a dev stream once where someone in chat actually asked, "Can Warframes get pregnant?" That was an actual thing. I remember that happening. When was that? That was years ago. I can't believe they made it canon. I have to say, not once did I expect Jade had a baby belly. They really handled the promotional material and gameplay preview well. Even in game, I was oblivious to the reveal. That is a good point. I mean, I watched all of the promotional material. I did not notice. Hold up, is that Tron Legacy music? That's Tron Legacy. That's full. I know that piece. I used to listen to that for hours on repeat. Okay, see, like here's a pitch to make that quest really fucking impactful, right? Instead of having it be a 40-minute quest, let's have this quest be a continuation after the sacrifice. Get rid of a corpus. Have it be Umbra. Have Umbra have some personal feud with Stalker, which works. They both have a history in Mallorcan. Umbra has some feuds with Stalker, and Umbra is trying to kill Stalker. And Stalker's like, no, I have a child. I'm a loving father now. And then Umbra's like, oh, I had a child once, and I killed them. You can go now. See, look, there's a story that could work. I just took a piss out of it. That can work. You can make something really, really, really good of that. That would be really interesting. But you've kind of just burned that chance now. Again, I have a peculiar belief. I think you have a moral responsibility as a storyteller to tell the best story you possibly can. Because once you've told that story, you cannot tell it again. And anyone that makes anything which is slightly similar is going to be accused of being derivative. So you have a moral responsibility to do your idea justice. doesn't have to be perfect, that's unreasonable, but you should always be trying if you are using an idea. So it irks me when I see people not trying. One excuse is if you're making a uni project or something which isn't supposed to see a live day. If you're making some kind of commercial or actual product which other people are actually going to see, you should always be trying. Look, that's something that could work really well. Umbra's an established character we care about. Stalker is also an established character we care about, but only in a he's badass kind of way up to this point. Honestly, like that sequence did start to get me. It did. But no, no. That really could have actually landed really, really well, just as hard as Second Dream, if they put the work into it. Hunhao, when we first met, I'm a menacing family man trying to reunite with long-lost daughter of mine. Hunhao and Second Dream. Oh, F this stalker, you only need to sever a damn neck. Octavia Quest. Hippity hoppity, your music and soul is my property. The new war. You know what, this has gone long enough. We shared the same enemy, now here's some of your stuff, now go guns blazing. Hunhao now, I identify as a worrisome gramps and still somewhat of a professional genocider. Truly a character arc of all times. Hunhao's arc is somewhat believable. I just think it needs to be a little bit more on screen. Because we go years between seeing this guy. I remember when Hunhao appeared in Octavia's Anthem. That was fucking wild. No one was expecting it. That was crazy. This character should be getting more screen time. The thing is that Warframe 99 is probably going to completely drop this plot thread. We're probably not going to hear about it for like another year at least.
Well.
That's a really unfortunate
All
thing.
done. Otis will warm up the orbiter for you.
Let's do this. I don't even know how this mission works, so let's just do it. Because I remember back in TennoCon, we had a thing where backstage... is this the same thing even? No, it's not. Okay, I just thought, like, they had a thing backstage in TennoCon where you could play as Stalker and hunt people down in-game. I thought that was the same load of there, but it wasn't. Oh, we don't get to keep the energy rays? I appreciate the visual filter, but does anything that hard? It's slightly hurting my eyes, quite frankly. I know how I like that. Right, what the hell are we actually doing in this game? Yeah, it's Jade. Sorry lads, I know if I'm supposed to be doing something to help here. I know how this game mode works. sure I'm helping here. Oh dear. You have a banshee? Sister beacons elevated power. I know I'm doing. It's a Jade Xmas. I have a lot of health. This thing, we're stuck with a weaker dread than the dread I would have if I was just using my normal one. I'm willingly nerfing myself. It's to do with this. That's the thing. They should really let us keep the energy waves. Right. Okay. Is that 20% each time? Brilliant. Sounds bad. Yeah. Oh. Right. Oh no, would Stalk have unique to Mercy animations? You got to take tips to post on Instagram. So I suppose you just kill until you get all the power. And I believe the Brutus mission node is just where you get Jade's hearts. I kind of worry for how Warframes are making money nowadays, because Warframes, I feel like day one, people buying Warframes day one of release is how they make a lot of their money. But recently, Warframes are really easy to obtain, so I kind of worry for how the is still making money. Okay, hate just still does a lot of damage there. Who are you? Right. Oh, they should have given Stalker a Sentinel. What baby becomes a Sentinel? No, they can do something like that, but baby is a Warframe now. You can make that happen. DE, make that happen. Oh my god. Baby Sentinel. It's just baby floating. Everyone was thinking that Jade was like going to be linked to the Jade life. It doesn't really seem like it. What was that animation bug? Alright, there we go. That was an experience. Oh. Right, so for doing that, we got 28 and 14.
Granum said that everything changes, and nothing is. Parvos Granum already has Eximus units in the field, but
and we got a Jade chassis?
Bye.
Okay, I think we also got a Jade chassis out.
Could Ordis have saved Jade? Ordis has rerun a simulation of the event 600,004,043 times, and Ordis has still not found a satisfactory course of action. Do these things just happen sometimes?
Oh, but that's cool. So we did one mission, and we can already get 2 arcanes out of it.
Tough choices.
Rank 1 arcane.
Perhaps the operator needs to take an unlike her vestigial modes. Jade's volatile modes are finite and irreplaceable. Get to them all first, and no desire or ambition will be able to replace them.
Well, we need this. It's only for hate, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I need that.
All right, operator. Lotus knows the stories of Auden Terrace. What the Oracle did to Jade. All done. Otis will warm up the orbiter for you.
Right here. This is very nice. We've added this in here.
Operator, did you bring motes?
It's a Corpus mission. Shout out to the MK1 Palace, which is left over from Plus Save. And the baseline Sybaris, which I keep around for nostalgia.
Keep those motes coming, operator.
You know, when you organise my primary weapons like this, it feels like I have a lot less of them.
Ordis knows what to do.
I can't decide which one to put on.
Motes. That was a pun.
I don't want to run Torrid. It's not feeling right for some reason. Sure. Right, let's run the mission normally now. Maybe the hidden objectives, and they did those, and that's why we got so much from that. I feel bad because I did not contribute to that at all. It was my first try, but still bad. It's on that quest. I would say, like, it's cool, but again, like, I just outlined how that could have been so much better.
Everyday people the operator has been fighting to protect. Some of them have even been speaking to Ordis. Ordis is glad his operator is here.
Why is this bugging out? Does it still keep power doing the soundtrack? Hope so.
Bold decision to collect volatile modes despite Papa Scranham's relentless greed. Surely you will dispatch his overwhelming forces and escort her modes out of this cave. From there...
Alright, we got to defend for 1 minute.
I remember a certain inspirational man. A hero to the Tenno, but he too slaughtered Oregon at a ceremony in his own honor. Tell me, does any memory of that valiant man...
I want to listen to a dialogue, but I've got a mission going on now.
Mr. Ranner! Opus does not know what you are battling about.
Transference still holding.
I definitely feel like for one, I haven't even played this frame yet, but for one should have more uptime.
The capsule is ready for
Especially considering getting this Warframe once literally everything.
Ordis has unilaterally enabled air support that will boost the height of
Why does
your
my bullet jump have
talent
extra
leap.
velocity?
Enjoy!
Alright.
Starting elevator ascension and... they have cut the power. Ordis is afraid you will have to power it manually. Look for ionic charges.
Alright. Also, this flight here doesn't feel the best. Oh, they've gone up now. I feel like the fire rate on this should be higher. Feels really slow. How movable the actual character is during this animation, you really feel like the fire rate should be higher. Okay, we're stuck going up. Stuck going up. Okay, that's glitched. Okay, cool.
The elevator is out of power. Find more charges or it is stuck here.
And I'm already noticing a weakness in this game mode in that we don't actually have to defend this, we just need to give it power. This thing had a health bar right now, so I think that'd be better to actually pressurize it to defend it. So far, this is actually working for the verticality of this arena. So, oh right, Warframe does not often actually go up. This is... it doesn't work. Also, it seems only need to drop shit on once it gets to a platform. So if anything, actually feels like I should let the enemies get first.
The elevator's power is depleted. Operator, without more ionic charges, it goes not an inch farther.
Thought be as your housing clouds the identity dissipates into sour smoke, you will recall these moments of stubbornness and regret.
I don't know what you're going on about, Parvis, but it sounds good.
Karis should have slit your throat when he had the chance.
I will consider what I have learned from this skirmish.
That's probably already
The
missed
elevator
it.
has stopped. Find more
There's
ionic
3/4
charges.
away. Is it even enemies dropping? I thought it was enemies dropping, but maybe it's actually just...
Orders. Fears his operator is looking for trouble.
I will say, I don't feel like Jade is actually well suited to this game. It's too vertical for her. She can't handle it well, it seems. Granted, I'm not using the form much, that's because I can't use her for all that much, because our ability stack she is.
Move and strike. We have
Because the
to win
ability
this.
field is very good, but also just discourages you. Seems like there's a lot of places for me. I've sworn you said that there would be more tile sets for this. And it just seems to be the one. Maybe in future. It seems a big damage comes in with the ultimate fire. Unfortunately, the ultimate fire costs a lot of energy. Did I fuck up? Did I leave it? I think I left it too long. Oh, it's not an instant mission failure, right? Thanks again.
The capsule is taking critical damage, operator.
The whole judgment standing thing should also be on the 3, quite frankly. Or even it should just be on all of the abilities, just all of them. That makes sense. Right, so we got half rewards. Right.
One Fomorian could wipe this whole relay out. Does the operator know where the nearest emergency exit is? Ordis should visit the dry dock. Ordis has not spoken to Cephalon Psi in so long. We will have so much to talk about.
Alright, matchmaking for this does not work.
Operator, did you
Which means replay Stalker again.
Granum said that everything changes, and nothing
Don't
is
get
forever
XP.
lost.
Oh,
In
fuck
that,
it.
Ordis will see the operator back on the orbiter.
Is this canon? The Stalker joining? Didn't Hunhouse said he wouldn't like us. Let's put this music on, this is good music. I don't know if that comes to you, Mike. I hope it does. Oh, wonderful. We have no weapons. The key is basically just to use hate. Hate just lost damage. Slide damage really slow. The audio quality of the stream is going to be interesting to watch back. The fact that Mercy has a unique UI making me think that it will have a so I really want to do it. I assume the sister thingies are all during this sequence. Try to keep an eye on them. The big glowing blue. I didn't mention it, it's cool. I'll focus on looking for stuff. Stalker's not the best at combat. Pretty sure it's 30. None found yet. I'm absolutely. I'm a bit last minute listen to that. See how this sounds like. Actually feels like fitting music when you're playing Stalker. I've probably a little bit behind. Yep, one bit. Sorry, lads. Okay. The extended bullet jump actually feels really bad. I hate it. We got 2 suddenly. I checked it. Okay, cool. I saw that glare, yeah. Okay, we got 2. Another mercy options. Sometimes these jump pads, they don't feel consistent. There's an update to Spider-Man 2 coming out, which is surprising. Supposing I haven't announced DLC for it. I would definitely consider it. Of course, my playthroughs of Spider-Man games regularly made a problem. I'll land just one merciful, please. Glad you actually have to spend. Like the old thing is the fact you don't have to spend on the elevator and then you do have to spend it here is pretty cool. Actually, what's gonna... It reminds me of how every new quest relating to Lotus, like Shai pointed out for her one video way back when. She said that every story reveal relating to Lotus has just been a retcon, so they just didn't know what they wanted to do with her. And funny enough, that continued all the way up until New York. Every single time the Lotus was in a quest, they just completely changed their character. And now they've kind of done that to a Stalker as well. Well, at least it was something good they did with it. It's just kind of misguided and misplaced and misused. There's a new mod which is really good for shotguns, I've seen. Alright, so that time we didn't get as much rewards either.
Operator, did you bring motes?
I'm working towards 100 of these, aren't I? I'm only going to be here for a while. That took 7 minutes, that felt like half an hour.
Orders should visit the dry dock. Does the operator feel what Jade is feeling? Orders hope she is happy. This ordnance can very well. Unlike her vestigial modes, Jade's volatile modes are finite and irreplaceable. Get to them all first, and no desire or ambition will be able to replace them.
This is going to take a while.
Perhaps the operator needs... Operator?
I would like to get Jade to level 30 so I can actually take her into Simulacrum to test her. Please give me an actual squad this time. Oh, for God's sake. Yay!
One Fomorian could wipe this whole relay out. Does the operator know when... Orders applauds your...
Extremely risky.
bold decision to collect volatile modes despite Papa Scranham's relentless greed for them. Surely you will dispatch his
Overwhelming forces.
and escort her modes out of this cave. From there, Orders will commit them to the sun. Operator, Orders has received what amounts to...
Why is this sound quality lowered? Better than this last time.
An unexpected source.
Hold up.
The beast of mode.
Why's the sound quality? Don't know.
They make balance of you, Order. Shadow figures told your story of alley wolves. Children sat a god.
Okay.
The legacy wasted. Troops, dismantle this puny operation and retrieve the volatile motes for the Eximus project.
The man you refer to is dead, but Orders is sure he would also have told you to get far out of our way. The capsule is ready for transport to the surface. Orders has unilaterally enabled air support that will boost the height of your gallant leaps. Enjoy! Orders fears they have cut power to the elevator. Find ionic charges nearby, or else we will be going nowhere. Triggering those sister beacons. Orders. Fears his operator is looking for trouble.
From little things, big things grow, dreamers. I believe in you all. love folks who love what they do.
You know the problem with the Oregon Orden? They would never say what they truly desire. Hid their aims behind golden platitudes and the cruelest of pageantry. That's where our Jade came. The executioner, the boogeyman. Are you going to let that be her legacy? Surely she deserves more. To be part of something real, something honest.
Honest? Orden did not trust you back then, and Ordis does not trust you now.
My warframe is strong. Attack us, we will counter.
Really now.
Have you met my hound? The gormless mass of metallized flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot in common.
Troops, the enemy is attempting to extract. Failure to stop them will incur my extreme displeasure.
You did it. Now, bring the bulletin notes to me on the rotor relay.
Is it RNG? That's mods. It's not shotguns, right?
So, these are the ordinary, everyday people the operator has been fighting to protect. Some of them have even been speaking to Ordis. Ordis is glad his operator is here.
Right, so I just watched a clip to check back,
Ordis
and
should visit the dry dock.
Quite interesting, my mic straight up didn't pick up the music.
Nothing is forever lost.
So if anyone watched it, there'd be a confusing moment where I'm talking about some music which they just can't hear.
Knows the story. Tough choices. Okay.
Playing Final Fantasy VII music.
As well as the Orbiter. Benefit of being a Cephalon. 2 places at once.
We're now max.
That is the upside.
Let's form up.
Keep those motes coming, operator.
Two-meter radius base. Really?
Ordis knows what to do. Ordis has been taking motes.
Yeah, no.
That was a pun, Ordis. That vault was supposed to be.
This weapon seemed really. I think they nerfed this since the dev stream. On the dev stream, this weapon was OP as hell. It was dealing crazy amounts of damage. I thought it was hidden for red crits, and it was dealing like a couple million. Yeah, no, there's no way you're getting millions out of this thing. This actually seems like a pretty shitty exalted weapon. Except for the Ultimate Fire. The Ultimate Fire seems good. But of course, it's an Ultimate Fire, which is going to cost you a lot every time you use it.
Ordis is doing his part, keeping the system free from
garbage.
Also, of course, that 50% damage vulnerability isn't affected by strength either.
For so long it has just been
I haven't played it before, but I definitely would vote for Plus. I think that's true.
Now there are many other people.
Let's get back to it.
One Fomorian could wipe this whole relay out. Does the operator know where the nearest emergency exit is? So, these are the ordinary, everyday people the operator has been fighting to protect. Some of them have even been speaking to Ordis. Ordis is glad his operator is here.
This guy here in comments on the soundtrack post has done a good point. This is another one of the things where it's like the music just doing all the work here.
Operator, did you know
there's so many leitmotifs similar to the Jade music.
Respectful of Cimeris once.
The Naga drums, the Jade's harmonies, sentient leitmotif, and the new motif they introduced with this quest.
Ramen reads the last vestiges of Jade for his infamous executioner program. He must be BB.
Denied.
Operator, you will not believe this.
That's the beast of bones. Unbelievable. They make balance of you, Warden. Shadow figures told your story on alley walls. Children sat agog to listen. A legacy wasted. Troops, dismantle this puny operation and retrieve the volatile motes for the Eximus Project.
The man you refer to is dead. But Ordis is sure he would also have told you to get far out of our way. The capsule is ready. Onward and then upward. Ordis has preemptively supplied you with unique air support. You will be able to jump higher. Have fun. What? The elevator's power lines have been severed? You'll have to supply power manually. Find ionic charges scattered about. You do not want to take the stairs. Operator, what have you done? That was a sister beacon. Do that again, and one will join the fight. Operator, the elevator has stopped. Find more ionic charges.
You know the problem with the Oregon Orden? They would never say what they truly desire. Hid their aims behind golden platitudes and the coolest of pageantry. That's where our Jade came. The execution of Boogeyman. Are you going to let that be her legacy? Surely she deserved more. To be part of something real. Something honest.
Honest? Orden did not trust you back then, and Ordis does not trust you now.
and blood.
Corvus, the enemy is on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
You are home free. I have a command post on Lorinda Relay. Bring the bulletin notes there. All that is left of her is the moat in this cave. Otis could have...
Should have.
done more. Help Otis stop Parthos Grammon.
Sephiroth, I know who you are. Well, were. Do you think you are helping Jade? Preserving her honor? Her dignity? The Oracle used her like they used you. A pantomime of justice and truth. She could have been a force of something greater. She still can. As a weapon of my righteous desire. The free hand of the market made freer. One smoldering beam of jade light after another.
You do not even realize it. You sound exactly like one of them. Fantastic! The capsule is full of motes. Now we can escort it up the elevator. Sending air support to help you jump higher. Starting elevator ascension and... they have cut the power. Otis is afraid you will have to power it manually. Look for ionic charges. Triggering one sister beacon may be overlooked, but tripping all three of them will undoubtedly be seen as provocation.
with armor.
Mr. Grant, you will not succeed in this venture. Leave now, while your losses are minimal.
This will not do. You are causing me considerable inconvenience. Which of your many presets has gone awry? Would you like me to arrange a realignment purge? Some time in the photonic baths would do your venerable systems good.
Recharge the elevator. Operator, the elevator has stopped. Find more ionic charges. elevator is out of power. Find more charges or it is stuck here.
I'm sorry. It's too late for mediation. You've escalated this situation way beyond the original remit.
Troops, the enemy is attempting to extract. Failure to stop them will incur my extreme displeasure.
Surrender relay awaits. There, Jade's volatile mates will be committed to the sun.
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here? Operator, I don't think you should answer that.